everybody? Hope everybody's doing well. I'll get this open. I ain't want to explode and scare me after that. Sometimes they blow up and you don't know it and you're like, so I got some good old pizza dough here. Y'all seen me use it before, especially with the little easy cheesy sticks or whatever it's called. I'll leave a link to it. But yeah, it's good dough. Really good dough. I've really enjoyed it. So get it kind of stretched out and flopped out here and get it into my dish. So do y'all think pineapple goes on pizza? Or do you like pineapple on pizza? Because I enjoy it. And I know some people get mad and upset and crazy about it, which is silly to me, because it's just food. So, no sense in getting that upset about it. But, thing is, I think people haven't had it in the right way, because this one I think might change your mind of pineapple on pizza. So, I'll show you in a second, but I want to go ahead and get this in the oven. Whoa, I dropped it. And get some good old garlic butter already on it and get it kind of baked into it. Already got some of that on the bottom as well, so all it is just garlic powder, butter, and then some Italian seasoning. Just melted it off in the microwave for a little bit so it's easy to spread. Poured a little bit on the bottom so I can have it on both sides, because I like to do it like a math equation. What you do to one side, you do to the other side. So I use that concept in cooking. If you're gonna do it to one side, do it to the other side, especially with seasoning. So get that seasoned up there. So this goes into the oven already for about 6 minutes to pre-bake to kind of firm up that dough, so when you put on your sauce and stuff, it don't like sink into it and make it too soggy and stuff. So we'll go ahead and get this in the oven. And I got the oven at 425. Now if you're using a cookie sheet, it says to do it at 400, so set me a little timer for 6 minutes. Get that going. So yeah, what it is, you haven't had pineapple on pizza in the right way. And this, I believe, will change your mind. The Goldwater's Taste of the South Paradise Pineapple Salsa. So this salsa has like a rich, lightly smoky touch of sweetness from the pineapple, rich tomato flavored. As soon as I taste it, I was like, pineapple on pizza changed people's minds. So I'll throw up on the screen of what's in it. But it says, ooh, that's some little writing. Maybe I can get it bigger for y'all. It says water, pineapple juice, and citric acid, tomatoes, tomato juice, calcium chloride, citric acid, green chili peppers, and citric acid, tomato paste, tomatoes, red pepper, red bell pepper, water, citric acid, salt, onion, carrot. Then it's got onion again. So it's got onions, carrots. So I guess they put multiple onions and then they just put in one onion. I'm not sure why they had to say it multiple times. Jalapeno peppers, and this jalapeno. They put multiple and stuff. I don't know why. You kind of know what it is. Then salt, vinegar, dried garlic, dried pasilla peppers, and spices. So I actually had two of these. I opened up the first one to try, and I was like, oh man, that's good. It's got a rich tomato flavor that's kind of roasted taste. Then just a touch of the sweetness of the pineapple. It isn't overpowering. It's mainly just kind of a sweetness in there that you like to have kind of in a tomato sauce. That'll kind of help the acidity of it. And then just a little bit of spice. So it's good. it'll change your mind for pineapple on pizza, because it could be the sauce and it can kind of throw you off of, hey, there really is pineapple on this, and you like it, you just didn't know it. You gotta have stuff in the right way before you say, oh, I don't like it. You gotta have it right before you say you don't like it. What I got going on this, I'm just gonna go with the Goldwater's pineapple salsa, mozzarella cheese, some good old pulled pork that I smoked just a few days ago. I'll throw up a card to that video too, because oh, it is a good one. About changed my mind on how I do pulled pork, and then some of the good old pickled onions, Portuguese pickled onions. That's another good video too. I'll throw up a card for it too. They're delicious. So you got that BBQ Pizza, so you got that kind of the pickly, tangy taste with the crunch of the onions, and then the smoky taste with the barbecue and cheesy taste. My mouth is already watering, so I'm gonna let that finish baking on off, and then I'll pull it out, top it up for y'all, and then we'll go back in and let it cook till it finishes up. So I'll see y'all when I'm pulling that out of the oven. So see y'all in a few. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! So there we go. Got that going, done. I always hit the wrong thing on this, and I turned the whole oven off, so I gotta start again, but it's right at 425 anyway, so we're gonna be all right. Alrighty, then get that out of the oven. Pre-baked. Whoop, I need another pot holder. I'm a goober. There we go. Oh man, that's already smelling delicious. Got butter and garlic, and then my Italian herbs. So go ahead and go on with a layer of the salsa. Get it spread around good. It's good, y'all. Rich tomato taste, and then kind of a smoky, light smoky taste from some of the peppers in there. Oh, it's good. Kind of a roasted taste as well. Then you get this light sweetness that's not overpowering with the pineapple. Oh, it's good. Good. Change your mind, folks. Gotta have stuff right before you knock it. So now go on with some cheese. A lot of cheese. I like cheese, boy. It's gonna be a pizza. They better have some cheese on it, to me. If you choke a little bit on the cheese, that means you probably have enough on there. There we go. Maybe a little bit more right there. Just enough to kind of cover. There we go. That's pretty good. Now on goes on the good old pulled pork barbecue. Spread it around. Oh, this was a good one too. About changed my mind of how I do my barbecue, because it was good. Really good. It's looking pretty meaty and good. Now some of the onions. Then you get me a spoon, because it's sitting in the vinegar and stuff. So drain that off just a little bit. And pineapple and pork kind of go together anyway, you know, like luau pork and stuff like that. You got pineapple with it. So it kind of goes together. And then like I said, you gotta Gotta have stuff right before you knock it. There we go. Got the onions on there good. So looking pretty. So now we're gonna go back in the oven for a little while. Let it back off for another, I think it's about 6 to 10 minutes, it says, just till your crust is good and brown. So let's get this in the oven and get our timer going. And that was hot. There we go. Good thing my hands are touched. Y'all got a good laugh out of that. You'd probably say, what are you doing touching that without any hot pads? Well, there we go. I'm good. It was just hot for a second. So yeah, get that back in the oven. I'm stupid. Get this back in the oven for, we'll go ahead and go for about 7 minutes, and then we'll check back. So we'll check on it then and see how it's doing. I don't know. I may turn on camera and check, or I may just check and see, and then we'll turn it on. But anyways, I'll see y'all back in at least 7 minutes, but just a second for y'all. So see y'all in a few. Alrighty, let's get it out of the oven. And guess what we're gonna use? Oven mitts this time, John. So you don't burn the far out of your hands. Oh yeah, looking good. Looking good. So I'm gonna let that cool down for a little bit before I cut it. And then I'll meet y'all probably at the good old stove. I'm at the stove. I'm hungry, y'all. At the kitchen table, and we'll chow down on it. So let it cool down probably 5-10 minutes, and then we'll cut into it and go from there. Alrighty, y'all, got it done here. Sit beside me and be careful not to touch it again like a goober. Little disclaimer, don't ever pick up hot cookware with your hands, kids. Don't do it. It don't feel great. Oh man. Like I said, I was hungry, wasn't thinking. Picked it up right fast, and I set it down pretty fast as well, y'all. So, and y'all can feel free to roast me in the comments, just like my hands got roasted when I touched that. Oh man. So pineapple on pizza, you haven't had it right. I'm telling you, give it a shot this way. If you can find that salsa, give it a shot, because it's rich, kind of roasted tomato taste, light sweetness with the pineapple, and then you get some nice spices in there through the seasoning and then the peppers. So, and then I threw on some good old smoked pork, pulled pork. Oh yeah, just the cheese. It's still hot, so we had to let it cool for a little bit before I dive in. But yeah, I put the good old pulled pork that I cooked in the last video, or some video, depending on whenever this one goes out, one of the videos. I'll leave a card to it, like I said earlier, or I'll leave one at the end. So, and then get on the Portuguese pickled onions on there to have the kind of crunch and kind of tanginess that you like with barbecue. And there you go. So it's gonna be hot, still hot. See if I can tear off some right here. There we go. Little crust. That was good. Light sweetness, not overpowered. Then kind of rich tomato taste. That's good. Don't knock pineapple until you try it, folks. On pizza, gotta be done right. Them onions crunchy, little tangy, because that seasoning from the pack with a touch of vinegar. It's like a zesty Italian dressing, just on steroids, because it's better. And I should have got me a knife and a fork. Let me get one out fast. Because I know that's still going to be hot. And it'll be hard to pick up. And then my fingers have already been toasted once, so kind of want to avoid getting them toasted again. So, cheesy, smoky, a little tangy. Then you get that rich tomato taste. With a little spice and sweetness. That's a good pizza, y'all. Real good. So pineapple on pizza. You just haven't had it right. So I'm gonna chow down on a lot more of that and enjoy it. Hope y'all think about pineapple on pizza now. You just haven't had it right. So I appreciate y'all watching this one. Y'all like, share, and subscribe if you want to, if you haven't already. And when you do, hey, you're welcome on in to the Head to Tail family. We'll love you and welcome on in. So thank y'all again, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.